See the sun setting, beautiful backdrop here from Panzer Stadium as we get set for action here on this Saturday night. Temperatures in the mid-40s. It's been a chilly one, but we are dry. And we are underway. Shockey and Naruski and Hopkins with the opening faceoff for the Blue Jays. Moving left to right here in the first quarter.
Naruski was incredible against Rutgers in the semifinals, winning 18 out of 23 faceoffs. That's an advantage for the Blue Jays. Can they possess the ball? Their best defense against Maryland and Jared Bernhardt is keep the ball on the offensive end. Keep it out of the
clear by Maryland. And the Terps averaging over 16 goals a game for the first time since 1977. Look for one in a little secondary opportunity there. They don't rush things on a long-range shot. Set things back up with Fairman outside. Slips down, it's back up. They'll play it back to the far side here. They've got 34 on the shot clock. Inside Bernhardt, and he scores. Jared Bernhardt gets the pass on the interior, and he doesn't miss. And the Terps draw first blood here at Panzer Stadium. 13:36 to go here in the first. It's Maryland 1, Johns Hopkins nothing.
There he is right off the bat. Nothing fancy, just a glide down the alley and a cut.
And softball championship for Coach Carol Hutchins. Congratulations to the Wolverines as they close out Minnesota. We're glad to have you with us here at Panzer Stadium. Jared Bernhardt already with a goal on the board as Maryland leads it by a score of 1-0. 15-yarder and a bounce shot and a score. Casey McDermott, the freshman, bringing Hopkins right back, and they have the answer to tie it at 1.
An answer is right. A terrific goal by the line of youth. All freshmen on the second midfield unit for the Blue Jays. We saw Jonathan Pashko the other night light it up. Watch McDermott. Head of steam, knocks his defender backwards. That's Roman Puglisi. That's no small task. Puglisi, the best short stick D midfield.
It was Jack Line a week ago here in this stadium playing well against Mac O'Keefe that allowed Hopkins to start this journey, Mark, and he makes a big play right there on one of the nation's best.
Line has been good. Joronsky has been good. Marcial's been the best.
Here's another one, and a laser from the right side. Epstein. And after giving up the first goal, Hopkins has more than answered. They take a 2-1 lead with 11:44 to go here in the first.
You want to stop Maryland, you have to stop Jared Bernhardt, and there's not much more you can do than this. Ding, ding. Ball's on the ground, sticks on the ground, we're going the other way. Transition Lacrosse for Johns Hopkins. Joronsky gets the ball up. Nice find of Epstein. And
Epstein from behind the goal. Above goal line extended here. 1v1, turns and shoots it wide. Angelus runs it out on the far side to keep it with Johns Hopkins with 28 on the shot clock.
That's an encouraging sign. Joey Epstein is moving pretty well tonight. He wasn't moving great on Thursday against Rutgers. That's a good sign there, but the bad sign is if Joey's feeling it, he can sometimes hold on to the ball a little bit too long. Can he stay in the team offense?
Shot, score! Angelus inside, coming back from the corner, and Baskin put it right on his stick, and it's 3-1 Hopkins at 10:31.
John Tillman trying to figure out what's hit him on the iPad. Not to be outdone by the diaper dandies. Baskin, who had 2 big goals the other night, gets to the center of the field. Good defense by Smith, but he falls down. Second, I'm not talking about like little carry igloos. I'm talking about like the big ones that you have at the picnic.
The freeze-dried ice. Here's a long-range shot that goes wide here from Maltz.
No peanut butter cup. I was disappointed, but I switched up.
Chocolate peanut butter. Awesome. So good. Wisnauskas looking to operate. And backs out. Here's a shot. And Maryland's back on the board. Anthony DeMaio at 9:36. And the goals just keep on coming. It's Hopkins 3 and now Maryland 2.
This is what the Terps can do to you. They've got excellent ball movement. Yes, they can win matchups, But the way the Terrapins beat you is by ball movement in the spaces where you're not. DeMaio winds up from about 12 yards. High heat. Look at the hops.
Here down 3-2. We've got 9:22 to go here in the first quarter. Panzer Stadium at State College, Pennsylvania. Cool night, temperatures in the mid-40s. Could be down in the upper 30s by the time we crown a champion later on tonight. Wisnauskas drives on the short. He comes in front of the crease, shoots and scores. Taking advantage of the matchup, Logan Wisnauskas. And Maryland has the answers. We're tied at 3.
This is like a runaway train. The brakes aren't working for either defense. This is now from the working from the outside in. Maryland beat you with ball movement last time. Now Wisnauskas is going to win by recognizing a matchup. He's on the shorty. Look at him use his big body to get under. The Terps scored 2 quick goals right before halftime and then coasted to a win. And then, of course, the regular season finale, Pete, where the Terps were trailing by 2 goals and had to come back and perform a miracle at Homewood Field to avert the upset.
Great catch by Maltz. Shot! Score! Just as the penalty was coming to an end, Daniel Maltz with a tremendous climb of the ladder to get the pass, and then he puts it right on target. 3 in a row for the Terps. They lead it 4-3.
This is not your grandfather's Maryland offense. These guys keep coming and coming. It's full court pressure in the offensive end of the field. Little skip pass. Maltz winds up, cocks it back. Look at the way Maltz hides his stick. Nice. Definitely these kids are having trouble with their footwork out there.
The sun goes down. We get the change in temperatures. As we indicated, we could be in the upper 30s by the time we get done here. So you get that 25-degree drop in temperature. Get a little dew created. Broken stick here. Hopkins attacking, and they score. Long-range bomb gets home here for Brendan Grimes. And another freshman is on the board for Hopkins. They've tied it at 4.
Wow. The freshman midfield strikes again. This time, Brendan Grimes snaps a stick in half. It's Puglisi again. Snaps the stick, and then, oh, hammer, don't hurt him. What an overhand blast. Post defense.
Angelus 5 yards outside the box. Now to Degnan with 35 on the shot clock here for the Blue Jays. We're tied at 4, counting down to the 4-minute mark of this first quarter.
Yeah, Degnan's got to recognize that double a little earlier.
Degnan comes in, and are they going to wave it off or are they going to give it to him? Referees are talking. They're in the circle. What do we have, gentlemen? They continue to talk. They continue to talk.
Palin wants a signal goal. he almost had it.
And here comes the third official. Gentlemen, we're on TV. We've got to do something.
Palin will tell you where to go, too, if you get in his face as a player.
And it's a goal.
All right. So our referees tonight, Matt Palin, Peter Buchanan, Joe Cieslak Jr. We had one like this in the Rutgers-Hopkins game. We're going to have to take a look at the progression of events on this thing. Degnan is going to get underneath the defense. I thought he could have given it up right there with the double, but then he recognizes, he gets underneath, he scores. He fell into the goal mouth. It looked like on his own. I'm not sure why this goal is being allowed, but it's still a work in progress.
Freshman midfield back on here. Casey McDermott has already got a goal in this game. Shot clock at 35. Williams off the wing. Spins inside, creates an opportunity, and McDermott scores again. And again, a physical dodge from Cole Williams, as we've seen a couple of times in this tournament. Creates the slide to him. He finds McDermott on the interior. Casey McDermott, second of the game, gives Hopkins a 6-4 lead with 2:35 to go in the first quarter.
Maryland is paying particular attention to Pashko. Number 51 in black. Geppert, the number 1 long stick midi, is on him. Watch Cole Williams, the dummy pick. I thought Maryland played the pick just fine, but inside, Casey McDermott just gets lost in the wash. No one picks him up. Great job moving his feet. Steps as he is as physical and as strong as any defender in the conference.
Great story by Mike Preston in the Baltimore Sun on Nick Grill this morning, detailing his career. Nick Grill, when he walks off the bus, Mark, he's not the guy you go, oh, that's their #1 defenseman right there. Here comes a chance shot, and it's going to be a goal. Yes. From far side to near, just inside the post, and it pops out quickly. Referees communicate with each other, and they go up with the hands, and the Terps draw to within 1. Wow.
End-to-end action. This is Kyle Long. Watch the unselfishness. He could have shot it right there. He did have angle. But he finds Logan Wisnauskas, a guy with his feet set, time and space, breakneck pace.
Degnan. Ooh. That hit Grill in the back. It's been a tough couple of minutes for Nick Grill physically.
Whacked in the leg, hit in the head. He keeps coming back for more.
As you would expect. Epstein dodging from behind, and he scores.
Joey Epstein must have an earpiece in his helmet. And his loved one said, they just highlighted Bernhardt breaking your single game goal record in the Big Ten tournament. Joey Epstein looks like a different player tonight. He didn't carry much on Thursday against Rutgers. His role has changed in this offense.
Along with 10. Cross box pass. Degnan fires and it goes wide. 5 on the shot clock for Hopkins.
I like how the Maryland defense made Degnan move. When he sets his feet and can eye up the goal, he is fantastic.
Epstein trying to make something happen, and he does. And a flag to boot. Wow. Give the Hopkins training staff a lot of credit. Joey Epstein looks fabulous here tonight.
Is there a youth serum or a time machine over at the Ramada on Atherton Road here in State College? Because this is a different player from what we've seen in 2021. Almost a carbon copy if it's above goal line extended and a goalie just puts his foot right behind the cage. He's closest to the end line.
Bernhardt bounces it up to Wisnauskas up top. And keeps it moving here behind the goal. Oliver. Holden. Comes back for more. And he scores! Eric Holden ends the drought for the Terps. They pulled it within 2. It's 8-6 with 1:15 to go here in the second quarter.
Holden, the transfer from Hobart, he's been injured throughout 2021, but he's getting healthy, and this is the healthiest that he's looked. Two-man game behind, big, little. You get the matchup. I love the redodge as you're going behind the cage. Defender overcompensates. But Hopkins is the only one late in the game that had an opportunity to knock off the Terps. What has Maryland learned from that experience? And can they extrapolate that into this game?
Joey Epstein with possession. Tremendous production from him in the first half. 3 goals on 5 shots. Marked by Ray Hill behind the goal. 35 on the shot clock here for Hopkins. Clear shooting lane! And Baskin puts it home. 16-yard whistler from the senior out of Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. And Hopkins, 59 seconds into this third quarter, makes it 9-6.
Sixth scorer of the night for Johns Hopkins, Brett Baskin. When you want to make a run in the postseason, you have to get production from unlikely sources. But you could visibly see the ball, and there was an opportunity to get it for Johns Hopkins.
Mayo up top, Swings it here near side for Long. 9-6 Hopkins. We play here in the third quarter. The winner, the Big Ten tournament champion. Bernhardt fires and scores. Just like he started the game for Maryland, he starts this third quarter for Maryland. His second of the night brings the Terps within 2.
This, in essence, is the old 2-goal turnaround. Watch Williams work Puglisi. He falls. I think he short arms this a little bit. McNaney gets the save. Then the push call gives the ball to Maryland. And watch Jared Bernhardt just glide down the alley and put it together. But congratulations to Fon on an all-pro season.
Yeah, no doubt. Fairman looking like Diggs on the other end there, with the advantage of a stick there. Wisnauskas behind the goal. Matched up with a short stick. Gives it up here for Long.
If I'm McDermott, I'm shutting. Yeah, there he is. He's shutting off Wisnauskas.
DeMaio plays it behind him to Fairman. Maryland's offense. Fairman trying to create something, and he does! The bounce shot from Bubba Fairman brings Maryland to within 1 with 6:05 to go in the third.
Offensive middies are certainly capable of playing defense, but when they get matched up on an attackman with the physical skills of Wisnauskas, it's a problem. And even though he's being shut off, watch Wisnauskas become a resource and remain a problem.
Plays it back here to the near side for Bernhardt with 25 on the shot clock. There's a shot and a goal. Maltz from 12 yards, and the Terps are even with 11:17 to go here in the fourth.
Daniel Maltz has had a lot of looks tonight. Some Marcio has saved, others he's sent off the cage, but this one is right on the mark. It starts with the defense of Brett Makar. Watch him just physically pin Connor DeSimone to the turf. At the other end, it's Bernhardt. Gets a step, has the vision, finds Maltz, overhand, bouncer. Maryland has tied it up at 8.
Fairman up top with DeMaio. Fairman heads for the right alleyway, drops it off Wisnauskas. Now to Bernhardt from 5 yards out.
You keep giving Maryland chances. It's like sticking your hand in the mouth of a tiger.
Here's a long shot and a score! Kyle Long from long range. And Maryland back on top. The Terps lead at 10-9 with 5:34 to go in the fourth.
Kyle Long, an incredibly balanced midfielder. He has 23 assists on the season, and his first step is electric. Take a look at Long, gets the ball up top, sees a matchup he likes, gets separation, and a bullet to the far post. Hammers it home, gives Maryland the one.
Able to carry it in here with a head of steam. And now retreats with 2:11 to go.
Good defensive stand by Maryland. They have turned up the stoutness, especially here in the fourth quarter.
Bernhardt to Wisnauskas. On the doorstep, score! It's Maltz right on top of the crease. And the Terps lead by 2 with 1:57 to go.
Maryland handled the adversity at the end of the regular season at Homewood Field, and they're handling it here at Panzer Stadium. You got your two big guns behind the cage, Wisnauskas and Bernhardt, so you know that you don't have to worry about them. But the interior defense of Hopkins just gets all kinds of turned around. And that's
6 on the year for the Terrapins. And again, Wisnauskas and Bernhardt back there. They draw that attention. Everybody's watching them, and Maltz relocates to a good part of the neighborhood, and they found him. Here's Hopkins with an opportunity off the faceoff. Naruski comes in. He shoots and scores. And just like that, the Blue Jays, for the first time since the opening minute of the third, get on the board, and they draw within 1. It's Maryland 11 and Hopkins 10.
I'm not a math major, Pete, but that's almost 28 minutes of no scoring for Johns Hopkins. And Naruski has been a stud all tournament long. He comes down, watch him soak these checks. Nice job, gets separation, gets a nice angle, and that's fundamental right there.
Cage is vacated.
And they're not even attempting to go to cage.
No.
I mean, it's almost like the football axiom. Let them score, we'll take the kick, and then try to get it to ourselves.
Wisnauskas plays the short hop. Fine there, 27 on the shot clock. There it is, into the open goal. With 21 seconds to go. So
they didn't tell him not to shoot.
21 seconds is enough time.
Well, it is.
And Naruski's won a few draws.
Yeah, it's the four corners. DeMaio. How about the accuracy? This is on a rope.
That's a great shot.
This is on a rope in the Colonial.
Here's Degnan driving hard along the goal line, forced behind. Good job by Maryland defensively to make him take time. Epstein throws it inside for DeSimone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there it is. The University of Maryland wins its third Big Ten championship, still undefeated, and likely the #1 seed for the upcoming NCAA tournament as they win it here tonight, 12-10.
Congratulations to the Terrapins.